How's it going? What's up? How's it hanging? Hello, hello. So this weekend, woo, was it a weekend? I got to watch the big Conor McGregor fight. Conor McGregor got knocked out. Yeah, got knocked out in the second round. Dustin Poirier, congratulations. The dude is a absolute savage. I got to watch just everything. It was so good, man. I was so excited for that fight, and I got to watch. It was cool. I had some pressed seltzers. I don't know if anybody drinks seltzers. Pressed seltzers is, I definitely feel smarter when I drink them. I feel like maybe that I might be maybe a little pretentious, a little better than everybody else when I showed up with the blackberry hibiscus seltzer in the lime lemongrass and the pomegranate ginger flavor. And I know that the old me about like 8 years ago would beat this version of myself now's ass. Like, just like, what, bro? We drink whiskey, we drink Jack Daniels, and we don't talk about our problems. And we would just, I would just be pummeled by my previous self. So aggressive. But, to be honest with you, I was drinking Trulies and getting made fun of way before they took off. Like, we're talking like at least a year before they took off. Because I remember bringing them to my buddy's house, and he's like, what the hell are these things? Never even heard of them. Nobody heard of them. And I think they just had like lemon, or no, they had like lime and lemon. That was like it. And they were actually pretty good. I was like, this slaps. So I'm going to put this in my face and also be able to watch my waistline. And no, I loved them. But, I mean, White Claw kind of took off, all that stuff. But I got to, drink a little bit, drink my, remember, pressed seltzer, press, Press. And that's probably the longest word I could spell anyway. So. And, speaking of acting out and being absolute savage, holy shit. You guys, if you have not seen The Night Stalker on Netflix, you need to watch that shit now. It was insane. And I knew a little bit about Richard Ramirez, because the guy's just I was going to say he's a legend. He's a legend around LA. He's a legend for the wrong reasons, just murdered and did all sorts of terrible, terrible, awful things. Just beat people, shot people, stabbed people. The guy's a total dick. But if you have not watched it, watch it. So I watched the very first episode. I had to shut it off. Of course, I try to counteract watching that episode because I'm a little sensitive when I watch stuff like that. I won't be able to sleep. So I think I was trying to watch How to Train a Dragon 2 right afterwards, maybe 15 minutes, hoping it would counteract Richard Ramirez and all the bloody crime scenes that you see in this documentary. And I was unsuccessful because I was I couldn't sleep. There's nothing I could do. I stayed up to 2, just kind of what was that? What the hell was that? Just looking around, being basically just terrified. Until this one moment. This one moment, which I guess in the 80s would have scared the bejesus, scared the shit out of people with this dude being that he is, crazy. He had a pentagram on his hand, which I guess was a big deal back then. Nowadays, kids just walk around willy-nilly with, pentagrams on their, backpacks before they go to school. Everybody's just pretty cool with pentagram. I love pentagrams. They're my favorite. So, except for this one part. So I stopped it on the first. But then, right after I saw this part, and hopefully I can grab this and show you, but we'll listen to it together.
Richard Ramirez stuns a packed courtroom. The man accused of 14 murders that terrorized California holds up his palm for the world to see. There is a 5-pointed star enclosed in a circle, a pentagram.
Oh, boy.
To some it is the mark of the devil.
Oh, boy.
Then, after pleading not guilty to all the charges, court was recessed. But Ramirez had the last word.
So if you guys couldn't hear that, what he said was, "Hail Satan." Now, I know that would have scared a lot of people in the 80s, but I could tell you who it did not scare, me at all. So I was watching this documentary, and that point where it comes to where he says he's getting sentenced and all this other stuff, and he just goes right by the guy. He's talking to the dude, or they're walking him out. He turns, "Hail Satan," and then bounces and just goes. And right then, all my fear of this man just washed away. I was like, what a total just... What a bitch. I was like, I could beat the crap out of this guy. This guy surprised people and would like do shit. Be like, yo, if I rolled up on this fool after hearing him say, it was like Michael Jackson. It's like, stop it, Tito, stop it. You know, it was like that. He has like a Michael Jackson type voice. So as soon as I heard that, I was like, bro, you're fair game. I would beat the shit out of the Night Stalker. He has no chance. Like, if I'm in a room and he's in a room, it's like, yo, you're done, ski, bro. Like, I'm going to leg kick you. I'm going to bring you down to the ground, and I'm going to beat you. That's it. And then, that evil look that everybody keeps talking about he's going to be in just complete horror because I'm just going to just dominate him. But that Hail Satan, I was like, oh my God, I was terrified of this guy until he said something that would have scared people in the 80s. But the way he said it, it sounded like a 15-year-old kid trying to disappoint his parents. Or like, ooh, this'll get me some attention. Hail Satan. It's like, shut up. Oh my God. That was like if he was like, hey, you know what? Hail Satan. Maybe not like that. Maybe that was a bad voice. Let me try it again. You know what? Yeah. Well, hail Satan. If he said it like that, I know this is probably, I'm butchering it again, but maybe then I would have been a little scared of him. But not come on. Hail Satan. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. I will whoop your ass. He's dead now, so I'm never going to get the chance, unfortunately. Yes, he's dead now. But watch that doc. So good. And I don't want to be just this basic white girl sitting here telling you to watch a murder doc. But when I posted the pictures of just like I was watching it, you should see some of the comments that I got from watching it. Oh, my God. One girl called him sexy. I'm like, okay, yeah, he just murdered... just killed everyone, shot everybody in the face, beat people to death. He's so sexy. Y'all are messed up. Y'all are messed up. So, sorry, just talking random shit to the Night Stalker. It's freaking great. But seriously, I would mess that dude up, just hands down. So I want to talk about the new segment that I have going on. It's either hell yeah or hell nah. So, things that we got to go through. We got to get through these. So, I had random things sent to me. I only picked one of these. So, the one that I picked, I'll let you know. So, the first one is Mr. Sketch scented watercolor markers. Okay? The smelly ones, smelly markers, the ones that smelled like it was like a hint of strawberry. It'd be like a hint of watermelon. The yellow one smelled like lemon or urine. I don't really know. No, it smelled like lemon. And it was like they would smell good. And it says on the box, non-toxic. But I think that might be like not true because there's a lot of people have speech problems now. And I think probably it's from huffing these markers for sure. So I'd have to see. And I know a couple of kids who maybe dabbed a little of those markers on their tongue hoping that it would taste like a strawberry because, I went to public school. So that's what happens. Kids just drawing on their tongues and shit. So for me, it's a big hell yeah. I mean, like sometimes when I think about how further back, like how back those markers go when I was in like kindergarten, first grade. You know what I mean? You got little Billy over there just, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste the same, bro. It's never going to taste the same. You're messed up. You know what I mean? You got to go home, maybe talk to your parents a little bit. Maybe they can hug you more so you're not finding comfort with these scented markers in your mouth. They're scented, bro. They don't taste like that, dummy. But anyway, I'm a big hell yeah. Let's see what everybody said. So it is 100%, 100 Hell yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Yes. Hell yeah. And I agree. Yeah, I got a hard hell yeah on this one. So, scented markers, good stuff. The next one, the next one, scrunchy butt yoga pants or scrunchy butt leggings. Scrunchy butt leggings. Now, I know that I am a man, and a lot of the women that I would see, or, men, whatever, I don't want to say, you can wear them if you want to, men, scrunchy butted leggings. Me personally, I'm gonna say hell no. And here's my reasoning. I got a piece. I got a donk on me. You know what I mean? I got a little donkey on me. I got some cheeks on me. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is like, for me, I don't need no scrunchy butt. And all the women that I know and all the women I've ever seen who have big cheeks, who have a butt, I don't want to say a real butt. I'm just like, I'm like a real butt, not like your flat, no ass having, no. Like the females that I know that have butts, they're all trying to either hide them, like we're talking like, or just like not emphasize it even more. I know it sounds, when they go out, it's different, but most of the time they're trying to hide it because dudes are just sitting there checking them out all the time. Just, oh, hey, just the creep that just sits on that adductor machine in the gym, just like squeezing his legs together, looking at you, or looking at her squeeze her legs together, like, hey, she doesn't want that attention. She's usually wearing a long sweatshirt trying to cover it up a little bit, or she goes later at, a little later when not a lot of people are there, so she can just be her big cheek self, So for me, I think scrunchy butt leggings are hell no, because, like I said, I mean, some of these girls, they gotta know. I usually see these scrunchy butt leggings on either medium butts or small butts, so that it gives you the illusion that the cheeks are there. But listen, just keep it going, keep working out, keep doing your thing, and you don't need no scrunchy butt. You don't need to do this, So for me, it's a big hell nah. Just saying, just my opinion. But here we are. Let's see what all of you said. So we got 33% hell yeah. And then we have 67% hell nah. Ooh. Thank you. The people have spoken. They're on my side. So that so far is 2 for 2. I'll take that. Moving on. The next one, and it was probably, I think, the closest one. Captain Crunch cereal. Now, Captain Crunch cereal, to me, hang on. This is why it's so close. So Captain Crunch was a staple when I was a kid, and Captain Crunch has it's like a double meaning. Okay, Captain Crunch is like a double-edged sword here. Okay, because in one hand, it's absolutely delicioso. It's absolutely great. Tastes great. The problem is, after about 30 seconds of chewing, it's similar that you just put a bunch of razor blades in your mouth, and you're just ripping up your mouth. But the pleasure, because it tastes so good, you push through. Like, you're just like, you're just blood flowing from your mouth. Your eyes are tearing up because it hurts. Later on, during, you eat dinner, your mouth is just raw. It's just raw. You know what I mean? So Captain Crunch, as much as I do love it, I got to say a big hell nah, because here's why. It's like, with Captain Crunch, it's like anything else in this world that you love and hate, at the same time. You know what I mean? So you got to be really, really careful. You got to respect it. And I think, just from learning my lesson, I think it's a cereal kids eat like 3 or 4 times, and then they give up. They're like, no, it's never going to get better. Every time I eat it, it's going to hurt my mouth. I'm going to eat spaghetti, spaghetti later on that night, and it's going to be extra hot, and the acid from the sauce is going to hurt my mouth, because I had breakfast and a bomb went off in my mouth, a Captain Crunch bomb, so you can't, it's going to fucking hurt. I'm just saying, it's not going to feel good. So for me, it's a hell no. So this was actually the closest one. So you got 46% said hell nah and 54% said hell yes. So the captain and I are indifferent. I'm sorry. I'm going to say hell nah, but 54% of you said hell yeah. So some of y'all like to get risky. You guys like to get risky with your mouth hole. You know what I mean? And if you're getting risky with that mouth hole, man, I can't be a part of it. You know what I mean? Not for the captain. You guys might as well just swish around with a dagger in your mouth or some shit. Sorry, I can't do it. So moving on. So the next one, the stringer tanks. Now, most of you have seen this stringer tank here. I'll give you the example. The stringer tank is for the most of insecure males, mainly, or a very, very dicey female if they're going to wear a stringer tank, because then your tatas are showing. Your tatas are showing. Most of your skin is showing. Nips show out on the side or here. It's really like a Picasso of like the shirts, because your nips are going to slip any which way if you're male or female. It's like nip, slip, nip, 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 nip. It's like all up and down. Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So the stringer tees are like shoelaces that come off like right here, and the back is open to expose your muscular self. So who usually is in a stringer tank is usually the dude who's modeling for it in this picture. This dude is a straight up savage, just massive, juice to the gills, Mexican supplements. He's on the Filipino supplements. He's on the TRT, the CBD, the Trembolone. He's on the D-ball. He's on, you name it. He's probably upset. His mouth hurts from eating Captain Crunch. He's probably everything. You know what I mean? Wasn't hugged enough. Maybe hugged too much by a weird uncle. We don't know. You know what I mean? So, and everybody has a weird uncle. You know what I mean? Mine, Uncle Tom, weird. Dude's weird. I'm sorry. You got to say it. Just outed. Anybody who has an Uncle Tom usually is going to be pretty weird. So I'm just going to say, if you've got Uncle Tom, you just kind of go, whoa, bro. Chances are I'm not coming over your house. You know what I mean? No matter how good the candy is. So the thing is like stringer tanks, I'm going to say a big hell no. And I have never, and proudly so, never had a stringer tank, even when I was a beefcake, even when I was freaking, peanut butter and beef, and I was a ham sandwich. Like I was like 215, just, bicep curls every day, tricep extensions, chest presses, rows, you name it, the whole deal. I still wouldn't do it. Now, this one got 3%, hell yeah. And 97% hell no. And I kind of figured that that's the way that it was going to go. I got to be honest with you. I knew that it was going to be, not everybody was comfortable on essentially just being naked. The upper half of your body is really just naked. So, yeah. So that got a big old hell no. And a big old hell no from me. So the next one is the most I don't even know what they meant by this because they just sent it. So the next one is Conor McGregor. So Conor McGregor, because he's a human and he's not like just an object, he's an actual person. I don't really know what they're telling me to hell nah or hell yeah. Like I don't know what they want me to say, but I'm going to go like Conor McGregor just got knocked out like 2 days ago, but I'm not going to be gentle, you know what I mean, with saying, hey, the guy, he's absolutely amazing. He's talked a bunch of shit. He's done amazing, amazing things. He's also done some really shitty things. But, you know what I mean? It's like if we're going Conor McGregor as a whole, as a fighter, as a businessman, as a I don't really know him as a dad or a mom. I can't even say that. But, I like Conor. I like him, But, dude, his interview after he did just get knocked out. Dude, I couldn't understand a word, almost a word he was saying. And it wasn't, I mean, he might have been a little groggy because, he just got literally knocked out for the first time ever. But I noticed in the past, like, he doesn't have those hard T's when he talks. Like he goes like, he'll be like, yes, we need to do these things. These things will happen. And, you know, you're like, I kind of sounded like a Jamaican dude, but I just said that. I promise you my Irish accent is quite good. It's very good. And he has but after the knockout, it was like, you know, we got to go back to the drawing board and say and time it to and it go and you know I go back and we go to and it was just like all these T's. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, and I was also in shock because I didn't think it was going to happen. But I'm going to say a big old hell yeah for Conor McGregor. I think he is amazing for the sport. I think he is amazing as far as what you could do in a matter of like 5 years. You know, went from like being completely broke to you know, all of a sudden, you know, having, I think I looked up his net worth, it's like 60 million, and he's predicted to be a billionaire within the next like 5 years because he owns everything. He gets stuff from the gate on like all the people in attendance. He gets stuff on the pay-per-view. He gets stuff on the actual you know, building. He has everything. You know, he owns a bunch of stuff. So I think he's made some really smart business decisions. I'm going to say hell yeah for Conor. All of you, hell yeah. He got 64% hell yeah, and then 36% hell nah. So, you know, it's pretty obvious that y'all like Conor. So that's good. I mean, I'm with it. But, yeah, so thank you. Make sure you guys send in those submissions before it'll be on Sunday, every Sunday, so just make sure you send them out on Saturday, Friday, whenever, because then I do all of the filming the next day, and I talk about them because I want to get as fresh as possible. So thank you all. Hell yeah, hell nah, success already. And, dude, I wish I had those markers in right now, man, because I'd huff the shit out of them. You know what I would do? I would put, you know, Conor McGregor in scrunchy butt pants with a stringer tee, eating Captain Crunch and drawing, maybe probably, you know, adding to that tattoo on his chest with those sniffable markers. And is that, you know, is it, if I'm doing it, is it gay? Probably, you know, maybe, you know, but, you know, you gotta, you know, it is what it is, you know. He's an alpha, you know, I'm a beta or whatever the heck they say, alpha and beta, you know, I'm into it, whatever. I like the guy, so I'm in. Keep it real and keep on the things and keep up on some current events. I'm gonna, you know, it's hard to kind of stay away from when people want to talk about politics, because right now that's all people see. And for me, it's like, you don't want to just ignore that. You don't want to just be like, I'm not really into politics. I don't really care. I just, you know, I'll vote for whoever, you know, whatever snippet didn't offend me the most. And it's like, I don't know if that's the way to do it either. You know what I mean? But, you know, the orange guy's out. We got you got Joe Biden, the head sniffing Joe Biden. And the orange guy's out with the little hands. He's out. Donald is out. He's not going to be here for a while. He's probably going to go to Russia or China. He's going to go to China. Probably not China. China probably hates Donald Trump, if you really think about it. Orange, little hand guy, probably bad, and he sticks out like a sore thumb in China. So probably not there. But, you know, we got Joe Biden, the sniffy Joe Biden. If you don't know what I'm talking about with the sniffy Joe Biden, just watch him around any child. Loves the smell of the top of their head. So that's a little off for me. I'm okay with it. Not okay with him sniffing kids' heads, but, you know, here we are. And I know somebody's going to be like, oh, my God, you're talking about our president. Listen, I don't care. I didn't care about the last one. I didn't care about this one. So shut it. I want you all to be quiet. I want you to be quiet when I talk. When I talk, you be quiet. Okay? Yes, thank you. It'll be huge. Huge. Ugh. I don't even like the way he talks either. Imagine if he's whispering to you. Imagine if Trump was actually like, I just want to tell you, I think you look beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah. And I think your butt is huge. Are those scrunchy butt leggings? I'm just saying, like, that dude, ugh. I couldn't imagine getting intimate with either one of those men. And it's probably because I'm a man, and I wouldn't do that because that's not my style. I like the ladies. So I'm on my way. I'm going to go pick up a pair of scrunchy butted leggings, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Seriously, though, don't buy scrunchy butt leggings. That's ridiculous. Unless you got a donk or, you're trying to compensate, whatever. All right, I'm out of here. Later.